$200 billion. That is the staggering sum the Pentagon has just requested to keep the engines of Operation Epic Fury running in Iran. For a journalist who has covered the halls of power for 40 years, this isn't just a budget request, it's a confession. It is a confession that the administration is deeply entrenched in a conflict that was promised to be swift and decisive, but has instead become a financial and geopolitical quagmire. As we enter the fourth week of this war, the art of the deal has been replaced by the art of escalation, and the price is being paid by every American family at the gas pump. Senator Bernie Sanders, a veteran of the Veterans Affairs Committee, recently voiced what many in the silent majority are beginning to feel, a sense of profound alarm at the weird casualness with which this war is being conducted. Sanders describes a president who is not just a pathological liar, but an authoritarian increasingly detached from the reality of the working class. While the White House talks about killing bad guys and winning decisively, the reality on the ground is a national debt that has just surged past the $39 trillion mark. The hypocrisy is breathtaking. We are told there is no money for universal childcare, no money to fix a broken healthcare system where millions remain uninsured, and certainly no money to forgive student loans. Yet when the drums of war beat in the Middle East, $200 billion appears out of thin air. This supplemental request is the largest since the 2020 pandemic relief, yet it isn't intended to save lives. It's intended to replenish the 22,000 bombs being funneled into a regional conflict that has already displaced 1 million people in Lebanon and decimated Iran's infrastructure. Sanders has now filed 3 joint resolutions of disapproval to block $660 million in offensive weaponry to Israel. His argument is rooted in American law. You do not sell arms to countries that violate international human rights. With the International Court of Justice allowing genocide accusations to proceed, the moral and legal ground beneath this administration is collapsing. Yet the momentum of the military-industrial complex seems indifferent to the law. But while the bombs fall abroad, a different kind of war is being waged at home, a war on the American worker. Jeff Bezos, a man worth $234 billion, is reportedly raising a massive $100 billion AI fund known as Project Prometheus. The goal is as ambitious as it is chilling: to acquire manufacturing firms across the aerospace, defense, and semiconductor sectors, and systematically replace human labor with high-level AI and robotics. This is the closed-loop economy the billionaires envision. Amazon has already signaled it may avoid hiring up to 600,000 workers by relying on warehouse automation. Now, Bezos wants to take that blueprint to the entire American manufacturing core. As Sanders rightly pointed out, the greed of the oligarchs has reached a point of logical absurdity. If you create mass unemployment through automation, who exactly is going to have the money to buy the products these robots are making? We are witnessing a pincer movement against the working class. On one side, the military machine drains the national treasury, sending gas prices to record highs and driving inflation that erodes your savings. On the other side, the titans of Silicon Valley and Seattle are building systems designed to make your skills obsolete. It is an all-out war against the people, funded by the people. The administration is in a panic because they're losing ground. They're losing the narrative. The promise to have energy prices within a year has vanished. Instead, we see the Strait of Hormuz effectively closed and global oil markets in a tailspin. Releasing 172 barrels of the Strategic Petroleum Reserve is a temporary bandage on a severed artery. The question for 2026 is no longer about partisan loyalty. It is about whether we will continue to fund a billionaire-driven war machine at the expense of our own future. As a journalist who has seen regimes rise and fall, I can tell you that when a government prioritizes bombs over bread and robots over workers, the foundation of that society begins to crack. The panic we see in Washington is the sound of those cracks widening. The only way to stop the spiral is to stop feeding the machine.